Hello and welcome to the Cool FM Live Sports Show. Today, my name's Jon Berger. Today with me is Jared Young and Dennis Baker. How are you guys doing?
Good, man. Good.
You got the playoffs on over there, and
oh yeah, man. There's so much going on in sports, locally, nationally. We got NBA playoffs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Playoffs have begun.
Playoffs.
Baseball, softball playoffs locally.
Talk about playoffs.
Man.
Playoffs. That is like one of the oldest memes.
Best.
Yeah, one of the greats. I love it. Yeah, Chamora. All right. Well, it's been a great week. Man, we're exhausted. We covered just about every playoff game this week. Oh,
so much.
My legs are tired. My back is tired. We got Cody over here producing. He produced 10 hours worth of games yesterday.
He's a zombie right now.
Yeah, he's
as he downs another huge swig of Monster.
Yeah, he's eating the can. That's the problem, though.
Yeah.
He does he's had so much caffeine. He's
about
just
to start consuming only
crunch. All right. Well, let's get into it. The Seniors Helping Seniors Plays of the Week.
A lot of games means a lot of plays, man. So we got almost 15 top plays here, starting with St. David versus Duncan.
Yeah.
We're going to watch this base hit. Finally dropped, but look at this slide into third.
Boy!
Jeez. That was a huge pop fly.
Yeah, it sure was.
The hang time was incredible.
Advanced this guy from first to third.
Yeah, look at this one going through car windows.
This is
nice job.
Will Cox.
Ooh.
Yep.
Knowing how to swing the bat.
Hey, there's
love
a girl.
It.
Yes. Maya Serrano with a great play behind the plate.
And then get somebody out at first or almost. No, not quite.
Great job.
And we have Kingman versus
Wilcox.
Yeah.
Got him in the pickle. Got him.
Beautiful.
Boy. All of these games are so intense this
Love
week.
that replay.
Good stuff. Good slow-mo. Oh, what a bunt.
Tigers
St. David.
versus St. David.
That was a bunt. And because of the
Minor
throw here,
Tigers are
she's going to get to second. That first baseman fell asleep. I don't know if you noticed that.
Time.
Yeah.
We got the Yuma Criminals with Douglas Bulldogs.
Double play.
Did he get him? He got him.
Yep.
The St. David anthem.
Oh, this game was insane.
Out of here.
That is so. Anthem Eagles have a 4-1 lead, and he hits a 3-run home run right there. Great job.
Banger.
Wow.
We're not done with home runs. We're not done with home runs. Wilcox got something to say.
Yep.
Dead center field. Holy smokes.
Hattie went Superman.
Bye-bye.
Yep. The first one was NC. I shouldn't say it.
Swing.
Yep. Here we are, Kingman versus Wilcox boys.
Oh, nice little flip there.
Yep.
Nice little double play.
Double play. Dude, there were a couple double plays yesterday. I mean, really important ones. I'm sure we got
There's
them.
another one. All right, so we're going to get a double play here on the replay.
Oh, wow.
Douglas with the double
Sick
play.
double play.
Yep. Great job. Now, here we are. 7-4 Anthem Prep with the lead again.
1, 2.
They needed this. The bases were loaded, and they were ready to rock and roll, and that ended that inning right there. Hattie?
They need to communicate better so they're not wearing the same jerseys.
Oh, dude, it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. People were complaining to me like, you can't read the right number. I'm like, these jerseys, I can't tell who's on what base. I can't tell a base runner from a defensive player.
Ooh, that's Evelyn Hawkes.
Yep.
Hitting a triple. That's like a 2-run triple there.
Nobody covered the base.
They know how to party over there in the dirt.
There's some more Douglas. Look at this catch.
Nice
you
job.
gotta love that. Cameraman just got that.
Great work.
Yes.
Wow.
Great job.
Good job.
Those are some good
job,
plays.
guys. Yeah, Todd got the video on that one. So
Yeah, making plays all over the baseball diamond this week. Great job.
Dennis.
So our top plays of the week are always brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Seniors Helping Seniors. If you are searching for a like-minded friend to help tackle chores and tasks, or even a companion to join you in hobbies and activities, call Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves and show up ready to exceed expectations on a schedule that meets your needs. Or you can make a difference by joining the Seniors Helping Seniors team. Check them out at Southern Arizona SHS.com or call 520-487-4246. That's Seniors Helping Seniors.
Thank you so much to those guys. They take care of us. We love them.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to get into the Physical Balance Center game recaps.
Yeah, like you said, we were all over. We had a busy week.
Oh my gosh.
7 games we covered this week, starting with St. David at Duncan.
Boy, the boys out there coming in clutch.
Nice little slide there in the third. Getting scoring position. Looks like an errant pitch. Brings in a run. That's going to get the scoring started for the Tigers.
Bunt.
Okay, so number 5 is Pacheco.
Ooh, you can't do it much better than that.
Number 6 is Eder. So number 5 had a great
Nice.
game.
It's another run. So you can see now we're in the second inning and the score is now, it says 4. We just saw a run go in. Now it's 6-0.
Here's that sky.
Yeah, that pop-up.
Huge
Ooh.
pop-up.
Now, would that be an error right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be an
Yeah.
for sure.
So you can see third inning and it's already 9-1. St. David in complete control of this.
Great defense. That's one thing I noticed. Their defense is spot on. Their pitching's pretty good, too.
Third base
Frustration.
frustration. Oh man! Come on, catch that ball.
Nice shot to third. Gets him out. So they're just right here. They're on the edge of finishing the game. They're in the 5th inning there. They're trying to get 10 runs.
10-run rule, yeah. Oh, what a
Is that out of here?
Boy, he
Ground rule
launched
double.
that. Yep.
Ground rule double.
Now, Duncan did put some runs up. You can see they got to 5, but
Yeah.
from what I'm seeing just from this recap is a lot of fielding errors, and St. David really being able to capitalize on those errors is making all the difference in the world.
Whoa, yep, right there. You saw it.
Another one.
So St. David. Next, well, I guess we'll wait until. And that closes the game out right there.
Ball game.
Game 15-5.
Wow.
10 run. I love it. Those guys are great. They didn't have to. Yeah. Didn't have
Yep.
to.
Shout out to St. David boys. We'll be talking about them a little bit more as we give you the updated playoff picture.
Yep. All right. Who do we have next?
Next, Buena went to Buckeye to take on their softball girls. Buena trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. This was a play-in game. Had to travel to Buckeye, take on a really tough team. It's a really big challenge for the Buena Colts. But you see them here fighting to stay alive. I'm seeing some good action at the plate.
Yeah. Making contact.
Couple base hits there. Awesome fielding and defense there. My all-star player, Maya Serrano. But you can see that lead starts to get out of control now. It's 9-0.
Yeah. You get a couple innings where you put up 3. and
Yeah, it kind of builds up after a while.
then- yeah. Making contact there. Does she get? Oh, did you see that stand?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That ball just had a weird spin to it. All right. So, Buena unfortunately loses 10-0, but, great season by the young ladies. They've done their best. I
We
mean,
put in a real strong push at the end of the season.
Yeah.
winning a majority of their games.
Good point, because we didn't see a lot of their early season because it wasn't great, and then they just steadily climbed and climbed.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Blackshear. Done a fantastic job with that team, not just this year, but previous years and in the future to come. Had a chance to speak with her a little bit last week. She's really excited about the future of that program and everything. So shout out to them. Also, Amaya Serrano had a phenomenal season. That was her last game. She's definitely going to be mixed. They also have Haley Larson's another really great player on that team. So shout out to them. Unfortunately, like you said, their season ends.
Yeah.
But still a lot of hope and a lot of positivity moving in the right direction with the boy and the Colts.
They had a few girls that got sports scholarships.
Amaya
So
Serrano,
Amaya,
over,
and I think
across
there's
the state line to Silver City going to Western New Mexico.
right. And I believe there's another young lady too. Oh gosh, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, there's a couple athletes there that are looking to play softball at the next level. So
congratulations
look out
to
for
them. Yeah. All right,
Next up, we have the Kingman versus Wilcox.
Oh boy, this was a game, man.
you can see Wilcox was down in that first inning, 1-0
Wilcox
already
is
when
fearless.
they get here. That was a big out. That was on one of the top plays, the pickle there.
I hope Kingman made the trip the night before, because, man, that is a trek across the state.
Yeah. Yeah, this Arizona state is kind of sparsely populated in weird places. Wow, nice defense.
Good sized field.
And he steals that. He throws.
Yeah.
There are a couple fielding errors.
Yeah. So we see we're in the 6th inning. Wilcox down 1 run. So it's a really
Got him.
good game. This is a bunt that. Is he safe? Yeah.
Yes, he's safe. But man, that pitcher landing on his knees like that. I was watching a Wilcox game yesterday, and the first baseman tripped. Nice
Big
shot.
shot to the gap.
Golly, gap. That's nearly out.
Yeah.
He hit it though.
And eventually that's the run that scores to tie the game.
Yep. In the 7th inning, man.
So you see just how big these hits are, how clutch. Wilcox coming up in this 7th inning, scoring another run here.
Look at this.
That's
was
a game winner.
Yep.
What an ending
Love it.
for Wilcox right here, to be down the entire game in a 1-run game, and then to get that was a 2-run shot, 2-run RBI to win the game.
So I was watching the game, and what Wilcox explained was that pitcher was unstoppable. So what they were going to do was that they were going to just hack away at the ball, got him to the 100 pitches,
and then
they switched him out. That's how they won the
Took
game.
advantage of the other guy.
Dude, they were just teeing off on the next guy that came through. So the difference in the first pitcher versus the second pitcher was vast. And that wasn't the only time that happened this week. So Wilcox plays that to their strategy. Actually, St. David does the same thing. Both coaches explain we're trying to run.
I think that's a pretty common strategy, but you still got to do it. It's easier to say than it is to do.
Right,
so shout out to the Cowboys.
Great job. All right, who do we have next?
We got our St. David girls softball playing San Manuel.
This was an outstanding pitching exhibition that St. David put on. Paisley Gooding.
Yep, the pitcher.
Pitching in this game was phenomenal. So you're not going to see many San Manuel offensive highlights in this clip.
No, she was absolutely incredible. Both pitchers that I got to cover this weekend were
pass ball.
And there it goes.
There's the error that's going to get some more runs in.
So there's a rule in softball that I didn't realize. If a girl is leading off or if a girl is not on the base and they throw the ball back to the pitcher and you don't get back on base, they just call you out. So one of the outs in the game was this ridiculous, the girl was standing maybe a foot off of the base and they threw it back to the pitcher just like that, and they called her out. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a. But softball's so much more fun. I love softball so much.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that, like, this is the more intense, or it's more lively. You've got people base running, a lot of base running. The base paths are much smaller, so you're getting it's so much fun. It's like seeing indoor soccer.
And these girls are phenomenal athletes, and this is a platform that enables them to show it. They get out here, they're running their fastest. Look, they're diving down, slide. When else do you get to see a student athlete participate and just give that much effort into something? So it's good to see.
And that one rolls into the outfield.
Again, like we see in a lot of these games, St. David taking advantage of poor fielding,
right?
Errors and things like that.
Well, they were so
it's part of the game, but
see how she would run back to the pitcher's mound? She was trying to end the play because St. David will just keep running the bases, and they'll keep running you into pickles until they just keep scoring. They do
as
that.
You can see there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Those girls are fantastic.
Yep. So shout out to the Lady Tigers there of St. David taking care of business against San Manuel. More on that later.
Yep. Let's see what we got next.
St. David and Anthem Prep.
Boy, big shot. Look at that. That was nasty.
Got it, though.
Yeah. No.
He got it. He picked it. He caught that.
Oh, he caught that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think St. David's, again, the jersey thing.
Yeah,
St. David's
same
fielding
colors.
right now.
Same colors. Even the numbers.
Like, whose miscommunication was that? Somebody needed to agree to be the away team or home team.
Right? Come on, guys.
I would have picked white, honestly. It was kind of warm out there. Beautiful job. So they're just Anthem Prep already put up 4 runs, but right here you're seeing a great job by it. So St. David
now, this is going to be good because you look at that score. Anthem's up 4-0. Yep. You're probably thinking, man, St. David's in trouble. This is playoff baseball.
Hitting right now as I see gold numbers.
They're on offense now. You see a home run there. Hey, you see that score went from 4. That should make it 4-3.
No, it's 4-4. 4-4.
Yeah, 7-4 now.
So Anthem Prep, 7 of their batters hit over 440. I'd never seen a baseball team that was sick. Like, they put up runs. They were so good. And
obviously, you can see they have 7 runs in this game, and St. David's a really good team. So
nice shot. But
they're going to get their chance to make a comeback and make a run of their own.
That's Posey right there that hit that one. And that generated, that was a double. Yeah, and that tied up the game.
Now we're 7-7.
Yep. Boy, right off that shortstop's the heel of his hand.
And look how big that is. That's going to score a clutch run. Couple runs there. Now it scores 7-9.
Right. And this ends it right here. Nice job, St. David Tigers baseball.
So this is very similar to the was it Wilcox game? Yep. The Wilcox Kingman with the great comeback.
Yeah.
That was a low scoring affair. This one a lot more runs, but still the Cochise County team was looking like they're down and out, and then here comes the comeback, and they bring out the rally bats and end up winning that game 9-7.
Cody was talking about how intense that game was to watch. Like, we're on the field, we know how intense it is, but on camera, it was intense. It was just a great game. All right, what do we have now?
We got those criminals from Yuma. John made the track all the way across the bottom half of the state.
They picked this guy off of here at first.
Yeah, got him.
Great job.
Bulldogs came out fired up on defense.
You got it.
Woke the bats up early.
Yeah, when you get 2 or 3 runs in that first inning, that's going to give you the cushion you need.
I love Douglas, but that logo for Yuma Criminals looks like it's been made by a criminal, and that makes me love it even more. They just went to the...
I'm just in shock that is still the mascot, and with the cancel culture that we live in, like no one's seen any issue with that.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed the name.
You got to see how they come out in football. They have a cop car drive on the football field with him
you
behind
kidding?
it.
You're
love it.
kidding me,
Running
Jared.
behind it. I've seen the
Are
footage.
you serious?
Actual criminals
Oh,
pushing the
my.
cop car.
I've seen the football footage. I can pull it up for you after the show.
There's so many jokes I could make. This is
No,
so,
right?
it's
We
like
love
could
them.
write itself.
Yep.
That's why Yuma. Oh, you want to zoom out there? Oh, he scored.
Oh, they caught him. You
Yeah.
just notice that? That was a good play.
It was.
It was like
They
the
were- they
pickle
were-
was just to distract them as they got a run going in.
Yep. Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Up
once
10-4.
Bulldogs getting 10 plus runs in a game, you can
Yeah.
pretty much I'm guarantee they're gonna win.
Boy. Yuma not happy with that base running there. Of course, Douglas in the white.
Oh wow, over the head. That's deep. Their left
Yeah,
field is
that's
so
gonna, that's
huge.
gonna clear the bases.
360 something, 380.
Yeah,
something.
that was the game winner.
Man,
the
those
run
kids.
rule.
Yep.
And the run rule in 6.
I'd say Douglas is kind of excited about it.
The Yuma criminals should be in black and white stripes.
Well, they are in wrestling. I can tell you, they got the pinstripes.
I think
Take
that's
over
so
the-
cool.
I mean, even the picture of the mascot is like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Is this real? Like, I feel like my 12-year-old drew that.
I
mean,
wrote
don't-
it was with my left hand. That's how you do it. Oh man.
Shout out to Douglas, the Bulldogs, as they advance, get the big win versus the Criminals.
Great job.
All right, we got the Dust Devils next. Dirt Devils,
Santa
whatever they are.
Cruz.
Santa Cruz, Dust Devil.
Yeah.
And boy, that big shot that gets out of there.
It's almost perfect that our teams that we're playing against are villains. They're
That one's-
criminals and devils.
And this is the second homer. This is the second
Wow.
homer. That's Hattie's homer.
Jeez.
Yep.
Still got that ponytail.
Did I see a Superwoman
I know,
celebration?
Yeah, it
right?
was.
Yeah. Little
thought she
Cam,
did a
little Cam Newton.
Yeah, I think she's saying she's Supergirl. Superwoman.
She is.
She is, though. She
She
should.
leads her
Claim
team
it.
in every statistical category.
Not even just her team, almost the state.
Yeah, she had 8 home runs. That 9th home run in that game. There's Hattie pitching right
And then
there,
the strikeouts and
just catches
play.
it.
Look, ready to make the next play.
Yeah.
Phenomenal player.
Oh, this one they just drilled the third baseman. Then she runs it out right there. Another big shot. And that one falls in. They get on base. Wilcox just came alive here in the 3rd inning. They didn't stop.
And again, if you're gonna make mistakes in the infield or the outfield, they're gonna make you pay.
Yeah.
They're gonna have the, base runners in position. They're gonna be aggressive.
That defense, though, like the other team's doing the exact same thing that they did, and they're still like they're
They
just
just
better
don't make
at it.
those errors.
Yeah, they
Right.
just
Right.
don't make the errors. This one, short chopper out to third base. She makes it a double,
Yeah.
and right after that, brings it right in.
Gets her own double at RBI.
Yep. Hattie the heater.
That's one of them strikeouts.
That's the end of the game. She just ripped her helmet off. She was done. None of them are celebrating. That was the other funny thing.
We always talk about how
Douglas boys were a little bit more excited.
All
Yeah.
the boys. All the boys.
we always talk about how phenomenal the heater is. McCumber, she's had a phenomenal freshman season. But I'd love to see on that roster how many more of those freshmen that are with her that came up with that national
Gotta
that
wonder.
national team is that played in that national championship in the ponytail
Right.
nationals 2 years ago.
Well, they
Just-
brought it up. Even the AIA
Man.
people brought that up on
Yeah.
the selection show.
Yeah.
Nice.
When they said Wilcox, they were like, "Yeah, that's the team from that Little League World Series."
Yep.
Now they're playing there at Wilcox, and here they are in the softball state championship playoff. So
Yeah, they're gonna make a deep. I hope they make a deep run. It's gonna be fun to see.
they are really
yeah.
good, and they're going to be good for a while. That's going to be.
Yeah.
It's like we've already talked about Hattie so much on this show, and we still got like 3 more years.
I
of
felt
it.
so bad because like the entire time I'm just saying Hattie's name over and over. I'm like, there's like 11 other
Yeah,
girls
maybe
on
I
this
should know
squad.
their names too.
I read their names. It's just like every time Hattie kept making play after play,
Yeah.
it was like a strikeout or it was like a home run or like the other girls had some great plays, but like, you know, Hattie just has twice as many as just about everybody. So,
Yeah.
all right.
That's the end of our game recaps, and we'd like to always thank Physical Balance Center. Physical Balance Center is much more than a typical physical therapy clinic. At Physical Balance Therapy and Balance Centers, they focus on improving your quality of life by using a holistic whole body approach to connect your diagnosis with a customized plan of care. Opened by Dr. Tap. Tap into wellness. Love your life with Dr. Tap at Physical Balance Center in Sierra Vista. Always love his support, and thank you for all you do to support us to be able to share all these wonderful game recaps that, you know, these young athletes deserve. So moving on into the Vista Pros Player of the Week.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what. So,
Man,
yeah.
I mean, it has to. I feel like it should come from somewhere in the baseball field, softball, because of their playoffs. And I did see
That
there
time
were
of
a
the
few
year.
really good performances. We already talked about Hattie and how we could probably give it to her this week, almost every week.
Yeah.
But some other ones, I just off the top of my head, I know the St. David pitcher. I can't think of his name right now. He had a phenomenal
Oh, I've got his name.
game. Holding Kingman to one. I think it was one run for most of the
Right.
game. They made before they switched pitchers, and then Douglas Ivan Higuera had a wonderful game. I think he was 3 for 4, had 3 RBIs. And
Nuremberger was the pitcher that started
Okay.
for, and then
for St. David.
Yeah, and then Pacheco took over. I believe it was no, Eder. I
Okay.
kept getting them mixed up.
Yeah.
Who knew why?
Yeah.
They're right next to each other in the lineup. And
Yeah.
anyway, I apologize to all the people in St. David that had to listen to me call that game and keep getting those two mixed up. I apologize. But man, Pacheco, I'll tell you what though, Pacheco has an arm. He has the strongest arm on the team, and he's a junior. So Nuremberger
So he still
graduates.
has time to be a Player of the Week candidate at
Yeah.
some point.
and we get to see him running that ball in the backfield next year too, football.
Okay. So even more opportunities. Yeah. So,
Pacheco's-
but I think we're rounded up by giving credit to a St. David senior, Paisley Gooding,
Yep.
who pitched darn near a no hitter. I hate that we can't say no hitter. It was just a one hit. It was a one hit, but still a shutout.
Yep.
I think they won like 14-0. We talked about them playing San Manuel and their softball matchup. And she had 11 strikeouts.
Yep.
She faced 16 batters to get the full win, only having to face 16 batters. I mean, she was unhittable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she had an
And
incredible
all
game.
this in a playoff game. So
Yep.
big kudos to Paisley Gooding.
Yep. I was at that game. She was absolutely awesome. And at the end of the game, it was just like we're so close to having a no-hitter. And,
Yeah.
and the lady goes, "You shouldn't have said anything."
Oh yeah. So when did it? Was it 6th inning? I heard it was like 5th or 6th inning when they finally got a hit, and it was totally meaningless.
Yeah, it was
didn't
like
do
a
anything.
weird. Yeah, it was a meaningless hit, and it like popped. It was like a bunt that popped up over second base or something weird. You know,
Yeah.
just like it wasn't a normal one, but
And it had no impact on the game.
zero impact on the game.
Yeah.
She gets on base, and everybody was excited because they were, Paisley was so unhittable. The other team was just excited.
We got one.
Thank God, we got on base.
Maybe we got a chance to start, getting on her, but
That was at
she kept
yeah.
her composure.
Yeah.
Good
So,
job.
great
Good job,
job,
Paisley
yeah.
Gooding and the rest of the St. David Lady Tigers in advancing in that first round 1A state playoff.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's see who do we have.
Next what we got?
I'm lost.
Well, I'll just say this week's Player of the Week was brought to you by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Just like your favorite teams, they believe in preparation, performance, and showing up for their community. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional.
Next up, we have Berean Academy Sports News. And Berean Academy, they treat us so well. So I guess we get a stinger now. We get a little audio to that. Nice job.
Local news. Well, we just been talking about St. David and what they did. Just to reiterate, They won over Anthem Prep 9-7, so they're gonna play Mogollon.
Mogollon.
Mogollon?
Mogollon.
Mow the lawn?
Yeah, Mogollon. Mogollon.
I've got so this is what I was struggling with. I've got all the playoff brackets.
So
right
they'll play Mogollon or Mogollon on Saturday.
Yep. So
at 4 p.m.
At 4 p.m. at
Mogollon
Mogollon High School.
Wow.
And then if they get past that, they go on to Goodyear on the 15th. So, and that's 1A.
Yeah, that's 1A.
Good
So
year.
We also got the Douglas Bulldogs, and they got their win against Yuma, against the Criminals we just talked about, and that 14-4 win. So they'll be moving on to play.
So Guaro,
Scottsdale Saguaro.
So
Tempe Diablo Stadium. That's where we hosted the Yellow Jacket State Championship
That
last
was
year,
a
John.
fun
That was a
game.
fun game.
one of the best experiences of my life was going
fun.
up there.
So this game is huge because this is a 4-5 matchup. So this is a quarterfinal 5A state championship. 4A. I'm sorry, I was looking at number 5 Douglas.
You're good.
But so big time game for them, and this is tomorrow, Monday.
Wow,
the 4th,
not much
at
rest
4
in
p.m.
between.
No,
Going right at it. I love
not
it.
at all.
All right.
Okay.
And then who do we have?
Also, Wilcox, Benson, and Bisbee are going to be playing in their first playoff games. They're in the 2A, which the 2A is going to start their playoffs this week on Friday. They're already, going to be in Goodyear.
Oh, for baseball.
For the baseball.
Yeah, you've got softball on the 5th.
Softball?
Yep, on the 5th is at 4 p.m. And then on the 8th, Friday the 8th, is baseball. So
Right.
Wilcox baseball and softball, incredible teams right now. So we look forward to seeing
Wilcox
them.
will be on that for baseball on Friday.
Yep.
They're in Goodyear. Wilcox will be taking on Phoenix Christian. That's a 13 versus 4 seed. Just kind of painting the picture of how that looks as far as how you can kind of imagine how tough these games are going to be.
Yeah.
So Wilcox coming in as a 13 seed playing against Phoenix Christian, who's a 4. Benson's a 7 seed, and they'll be playing Santa Cruz, who's a 10. Bisbee's 6, and we'll be playing Phoenix Country Day, I believe. And they're 11. So Bisbee is the one team here out of our baseball teams that actually is the higher seed team. These games aren't played at home. Obviously, all of these games are going to be played at the Goodyear Baseball Complex. But Bisbee, if you go by seeding, should be the team to come out on top. But I wouldn't count Benson and Wilcox out either.
Dude, I like the Wilcox team probably most out of everybody, but man, but if we're talking about who do you think has the best chance at a state championship on baseball?
For baseball, I have to say Bisbee. We've been watching them all year. I think even the 6th seed is low for them. I think, to me, that I wouldn't have been surprised if they were like a 3 or something.
Yeah.
They're getting.
But I think they should get the win against Phoenix Country Day and then go from there. So.
I think both the boys I think the girls at Wilcox are going to win state.
Yeah.
So of all the teams, that direction, and man, wouldn't that be fun to see?
Now the girls, so the Wilcox girls softball, we talked about their game against Santa Cruz in which they won. They're going to be playing Kingman Academy on Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday
at
4
Kingman
p.m.
High School.
Yeah, boy, that's so you can get a flight out there.
But again, it's a 5-4 matchup,
right?
Much like we talked about with was it St. David boys?
Yep.
Where it's like according to seeding, you guys are pretty even. Mm-hmm. So you have to go to Kingman, but this is a winnable game.
Kingman, they're an 18-5 overall, with 6-1 in the region, in their 2A West, and a 9-2 in the conference. Yeah, so they're no slouch,
team.
Man.
Yeah, it's a good team. So they're gonna. Wilcox will be ready. We look at their highlights and we talk about Hattie the Heater and the hitter and their whole team. So let's see. I'm sure they're prepared or need to get prepared for what Wilcox is bringing, and not just the other way around. So
yep.
Unfortunately, Benson lost to Mojave Accelerated, Valley Union lost to Williams, and Tombstone lost to Horizon Honors last week in their first round or play-in matchups.
Benson has a good softball team too, and to get beat 12-0 by Mojave Accelerated just is like, how good is Mojave Accelerated?
I heard that they were like really, really good.
Yeah.
Like they have a D1 pitcher.
In 2A.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey. That's a easy way to dominate a schedule.
Yeah. If you have an ace,
Yeah.
and they must, because you can see they shut Benson out, and like you said, Benson was a good team. So, but congrats to all the teams that are made it and are going to play on. So in softball, we're still rooting for Wilcox. We're still rooting for St. David. On the boys' side, baseball, we're still rooting for Bisbee, Benson, and Wilcox.
All right. This week's sports news was brought to you by Berean Academy in Sierra Vista. Get ready for nonstop highlights, bold predictions, and everything you love about the game. Next up, we got the Prestige Remodeling buzzer beaters. Oh, boy. Jared, Dennis, do you guys have anything to talk about today?
I mean, I'm going first.
NBA.
I'm
He's watching it
first.
right now. He's watching.
Yeah, like I was telling him, I'm going to talk about NBA, but it's currently going on. If I'm going to give an update, but I think I can update what's going on pretty well here. So,
All right.
here we go. I'm here to give you your NBA playoff updates. We just completed round 1, or almost completed. There's a couple game 7s going on in the East. Looks like Detroit Pistons are going to win their game 7 against Orlando. That's kind of a surprise that it even got pushed to 7 games, because Orlando was a 8 seed, Pistons number 1 seed. But not that crazy, because the Boston Celtics were the 2 seed and they were just eliminated by the 7 seed Philadelphia Sixers. Probably the biggest story in the playoffs thus far. Philly's going to keep playing. Boston was a lot of people's Eastern Conference champion in projections and stuff like that. So to lose in the first round is big for them. Out west, probably the biggest story is the Lakers. Without Luka, and in large part without Austin Reeves, they were able to beat the Houston Rockets in advance. I think it's a big story also that the Denver Nuggets, with all-world player Nikola Jokic, were just defeated and beat by the Minnesota Timberwolves without Anthony Edwards and some other guys. So that's a big story, but more basketball to be played. We'll see.
Joker wasn't happy. I saw that, but he was also, they asked him if he was going to sign with a different team, and he was like, no. He's like,
we don't do that.
It's like, from my country, we do not do this.
He actually said that they played so bad in Serbia, they would all have been fired.
Yeah, that's it's like, we would have just been fired. I'm like, dude, they'd be pushing trucks around.
But I do think that was a big deal, because, Joker is one of those guys that we think is like the best player or one of the best players in the league. And to have your team lose in the first round is kind of disappointing. Now, and they were pretty much healthy. Now, hometown guy or Tucson guy, Aaron Gordon wasn't available. So, but I don't know if that made much of a difference. Like I said, Minnesota didn't even have Anthony Edwards. Oklahoma City and the Thunder, they've won all of their games. They unfortunately swept our Phoenix Suns. Got to bring that up. So they, win 4-0. The Suns are going to be back to the drawing board for next season. I'm not a big Suns fan, but I know where we are, and I like them. But it does seem like they're not gaining any ground in the Western Conference. It seems like they're either staying the same or getting a little worse. And it's hard to figure out what could help this team get to the next level at this point.
I need to chime in about my Portland Trailblazers winning one game, but it was the only game that I watched against San Antonio.
They did get a game.
Yeah, but the alien was down. Wembanyama was gone for 2 games. And Portland took advantage of the first game without him, but the second one, they just were like, okay, well, what do we do without Wembanyama? Well, how about let's feed everybody else. Let's play really tight basketball.
Spurs look really good, though.
They look really good. It looks to me like the 2 best teams are Oklahoma City and San Antonio to me. So like
they are. East and West, those are the 2 best teams in the whole league right now.
That's disappointing to not see the best teams in the championship.
It's going to be the Western Conference Finals, especially since Boston's done now. It's like, who do you really feel like in the East is so good? Like, is it the Pistons or the Magic or Cleveland or Toronto? Cleveland playing in a game 7 later on today. So Cleveland may not make it past the first round.
Oh my gosh, could you believe they started so hot?
It might be Philadelphia. Joel Embiid is back, and maybe Philadelphia is the team that's going to represent the East. So
It's a crapshoot.
It'll be
This
interesting.
this is the way I actually prefer the NBA, not knowing who's going to win the championship.
It has its way of working itself out to still being good. Like when every team feels like they have a chance, it makes for a better league, I think.
Yeah. All right, Jared, what do you got?
All right, we got some news on the football field.
Okay.
And just going to talk about college football in general. We're wrapping up our spring football season, and this is just where the roster adjustments happen and management, and getting ready to tell these kids, hey, if we need you to stay here for the summer, or going home for a couple months, head back over here, whatever you're going to do. But in the financial aspect of things, I looked up some things that were pretty interesting to see. The Big Ten and the SEC raised over $1 billion in revenue over the last 2 years.
That's a lot of money.
And so, with the NIL pressure, with the NIL pressure is definitely, there's a need and a marketing push. And so, hats off to the marketing people for that. And Arizona had and some important news. Some preseason rankings came out, and they're number 17 as of right now.
What?
Whoa.
The Wildcats are ranked in the top 20. So
That's cool.
we're seeing, and we saw a huge signing this week of a receiver that's coming in. He's a big target. He's for Noah, 6'5", 230. No, yeah, just one of the.
Wait, what position?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver?
Yeah, Braden Ross.
230?
Braden Ross. He's a big kid and he's fast.
Oh, I love it.
So, shout out to the Wildcats. They had a pretty cool ending to their spring season, and we're looking forward to it. I know that we haven't been out there yet to do any footage, but I know that Buena started their spring football this week, and the new era of football begins with the Dieterman regime to start, putting in and installing the new parts of whatever he's going to do with his program, with the Coach Thomas leaving. And all I can tell you is I cannot wait whenever that date is on the schedule for that Casa Grande Buena game. Whoa. That's going to be fun. That's going to be probably have to be our game of the week for sure that week, because you got former coach versus new coach. That's going to be such a fun thing
versus
to see.
The pick. I mean, that might be the second best game of the entire year.
Yeah, you're right.
Second biggest game of the entire year. Casa Grande and Buena. You got to put that on the schedule.
And that should be a home game,
boy.
Because we've been on the road twice.
It would have to be.
Right.
Last 2 years. It would have to be.
So
that'd only be the way it makes sense. And
Casa Grande's home. So
have Thomas come back home.
Yeah, you know your way. You know your way on over.
You know how to get here.
Probably still has keys.
Make him kind of temporarily forget which locker room to go to.
Oh, that's a weird feeling. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
When you think what used to be your home is now the away.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The away locker rooms are always so nasty. I was like, who put like a bed in here?
Is this how we treat our guests?
What, was someone cooking in here? Was there a fire? What the the stuff we had in Washington was ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm ready to rock and roll,
NFL
baby.
NFL news, John.
Let's get to it, baby. Okay, in NFL news, Mahomes may be ready 6 months after his surgery for OTAs. So right now we're in OTAs for the NFL. And guess who else is ready? AFC West quarterback Bo Nix had his ankle cleared up, and he looks like he's already going to be throwing the ball. He's already up and at him. Texans extend linebacker Al-Shaair for another 3 years. A great player over there. DK Metcalf avoids charges. Now, you remember when the fan that he ripped out, out of the stands?
Get over here.
By the way, don't mess with DK Metcalf. Like, the guy's 6'5", 230. He could probably 240. Yeah, he could probably one-hand that dude. Anyway,
he was trying to get his role in Mortal Kombat, and they didn't
get over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. First round results are in for the 2023 draft, and only 2 players were extended. Will Anderson and Jackson Smith and Jigba. So if you think about who the most successful drafters of every season are in the NFL, it's the teams that extend their players before the end. So those are the only 2 first round draft picks that got extended beyond just the 5 years that. So you can sign the 5th year as a team, and that extends you. But if you want to cut off that last year and you want to just put it in as a main part of your contract, that's what they're doing for both those guys. That's a big win for both of those teams. Calais Campbell, old 39 years old of
Old Man River.
Woo! He 117 career sacks, signs with the Ravens. I wish.
Again.
I was kind of hoping
Played for him
Kevin.
before.
Yeah.
Gosh, he was playing for him when I was a kid. Shoot, he's been
19th season.
I thought you were going to say he was going to announce retirement.
I thought
Not
so,
that
too.
he signed with a new team.
He's
but,
got 4 more years.
More power to him.
Yeah, he keeps signing 1 years.
And you can play that position because he's just like, he clogs up he just takes space and it's just a space eater.
Now this one's for you. George Pickens signs the franchise tag worth
He did.
$27 million. He had 93 catches, 1,400 yards, and 9 touchdowns on the season. And then let's get to Deshaun Watson with the Browns. Favorite to become the starter. I don't know if I said that last week. Simpson drama is still roiling. The Rams drafted Ty Simpson, and nobody's happy about it except for Ty Simpson.
Right.
So, boy. And then the Seahawks rumor is that they may be sold to the big Zuck.
I heard
Zuckerberg is
that.
talking in the picture.
Go from billionaire to billionaire to billionaire. So who knows? So that's it for that.
One more quick buzzer
Oh, yeah.
for me. I left out. I want to announce
Hit it.
from an Arizona Wildcat alum was announced to the 2026 Hall of Fame roster. You're going to be shocked if I say that Robert Gronkowski
Robert. I've never heard him
asked
called
to be in the
Robert.
Hall of Fame. Gee, I wonder why.
Oh,
the
he's
guy
the-
had an incredible NFL career and still, continues to advocate for the NFL. So
He's a
it's off
Hall
to
of
Gronk.
Fame NFL player. He's a Hall of
big
Fame
time.
NFL player.
I believe he's the best tight end to ever
Oh, yeah.
put on shoes. Like, that's the guy.
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
blocking, receiving.
He's
He was
definitely
so
in the conversation.
Tony Gonzalez,
Yeah.
still one of my faves.
I like Tony Gonzalez
yards
probably,
per
but-
reception.
Oh, yeah.
Gronk
Oh, yeah.
averaged 17 yards.
Yeah.
That's Randy Moss numbers, dude. That's
true.
Randy Moss numbers. And he put up touchdowns. Like, he is the. I believe he was better than Brady. You've heard me say that one before, that if it wasn't for Gronk, Brady would only have 3 Super Bowls. So maybe one more with
It's
the.
another conversation for another day. Maybe.
Totally different.
Maybe.
Well,
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Has Gronk played with any other quarterback than Brady? Could we say the same other way around? Could we? Could we make that argument that maybe Gronk isn't Gronk without Brady?
Oh, no.
I don't
Gronk
know.
was a freak.
We don't have enough proof. We don't have enough proof. I gotta see.
Yeah, sure. All right. This week's buzzer beaters were brought to you by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista. Prestige has pioneered a visionary approach that empowers exceptional service, reinvigorating the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. As a licensed general contractor, including plumbing and electrical, they proudly cater to both commercial and residential needs. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. All right, now for
Let's get this trivia.
the Seniors Helping Seniors trivia. All right. We've been told that this is an incredibly painful week. This is going to be far harder than anything we've ever seen before. And if any of us get a single point, Cody is going to be very surprised. All right, let's see it. Cody, in the NBA, in the last decade, which 7 teams have won the NBA championship? Oh, boy. In the last decade, what 7 teams? Oh, boy. Okay.
Just go backwards, I guess.
Shoot. What year is it? It's always 10 years, so 2016. No. I've only got 3 right now. I didn't watch the NBA for a while. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost with
Oh,
a couple of them.
what's the one? And then who was after that? I don't know. You got to give us a time limit, man. I could sit all day.
I'm still writing. I think I'm getting. I got them.
You got all 7?
I do, but I'm confused on the order a little bit.
I don't think you
Doesn't
need an
matter about
order.
order.
Well, that might make it. I might be missing someone then if I don't
I'm ready to go.
do it in order.
Cody, you got to call it.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. Who's the 7th?
All right. Cody calls it at that.
Okay, timeout. All
Yep.
right. Good.
Okay, mine were Warriors, Celtics, Oklahoma City,
what it was.
Bucks, and Lakers. So, I missed Raptors.
I missed the Bucks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Denver. I missed Denver
What's
too.
in the Cavs? Well, yeah, he just wanted. He gave us 7 out of the 10.
Oh, well, I got 7 out of every team. Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, there's only 7 in the last
so
10.
I got Thunder, Celtics twice, Nuggets, Lakers, Warriors, and Bucks. All of my teams are on there.
Oh, there you go. So you
I
got all
didn't have
7.
Cleveland Cavs is the only one I didn't have.
Okay, I'm missing 2.
Oh, I didn't have Raptors either.
I don't have Raptors or
OKC's
Cavs.
I thought they were.
Yeah, Oklahoma
Yeah.
City. Where's Oklahoma City?
Yeah,
Yeah, Thunder.
Thunder
I
won
got
it
that
last
one.
year, right?
Yeah,
That's the one I
that's
got.
the 2026.
Okay.
Well, yeah, was it 2026?
25.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's a freebie for all of them.
All right. We'll let him
So
total
I
them
got all
up.
7.
I had Lakers. I had
How many points can you
Thunder.
get? You just get 1 point for getting all 7?
Yeah. For each
1
one.
point for team.
So
I
you
got
got
7.
7 points. I got 5.
6.
Jeez. Man, I cannot seem to come out ahead on this stuff.
That was a good one.
All right, Cody.
Good.
Oh, he got 6. Yep. And I only got 5. So,
Ooh, I got past Kevin again.
Which 2 NBA teams? Now this one you guys should know.
have the most championships. Oh, yeah. Okay. Lakers and Celtics.
Lakers in Boston.
I got the Nets and no, I'm just joking.
There's no way. What happened? No way.
Dennis was sick last week. Hopefully none of the
got
brain
Celtics
cells
and
left.
Lakers.
We get alternate dimension Dennis.
Celtics and Lakers. They've
There
always
we
been.
go. Can you
head to
believe
head.
Boston's ahead though?
Yeah.
18-17.
Yeah, because
Man.
they've been winning lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean more recently.
Ridiculous. All right, Cody.
Good stuff.
Yeah, but all of us got 2. Boy.
Cody throwing us some lobs.
Yeah.
For the alley-oops.
These aren't that
The last
easy.
decade, how many league MVPs have? Oh, he was throwing us lobs. Now
Yeah.
he's
In the last decade, how
We have
many
to shoot
league
from half
MVPs have won a championship?
Do we have to name them?
Oh,
Just
don't-
okay.
okay,
Just
so
know the
how
number.
many?
1,
I want to say it's
2. Oh boy.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing 3.
3.
I have 3 in my mind, but I just don't know if there's more than that. In the last decade,
Yeah.
you know who we're forgetting?
Well, I got
Or
Giannis.
I was. I have 4.
All right, Dennis. What? Gilchrist?
And Joker and Giannis and Steph.
What?
Haven't they?
That can't be right. That can't be right. Not the year that they were the league MVP.
SGA just was.
I thought he was. Yeah.
Maybe this isn't updated to reflect this year or quote unquote last NBA season.
Yeah, must not. It's
because
last
I'm pretty
year's.
sure SGA and I know Jokic won 3 MVPs already. He's at least won 2 back to back. I think he's won 3, and I can't believe none of those were in the year.
I know. We're gonna have to. But this is not the time or place. All right. Well, that's been the Seniors Helping Seniors Sports Trivia.
It's okay.
They treat us so well. That's it for the Cool FM Live Sports Show, brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors, with supporting sponsors Vista Pros, Heating and Cooling, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Berean Academy, Physical Balance Center. All of these folks are great supporters of local athletes and families. So check them out and recommend them all to all your friends and family. Love them the way they love us, please, because they're the ones that put this on for you guys. All right, Dennis, anything before we get out of here?
Nope. Ready to have another full week. I mean, as we're going to get into this next week, I know we're going deeper into the playoffs.
Yep.
I mean, locally into the baseball and softball playoffs. So we want to give a big reminder to everyone about all of the games that we're going to cover, which is everything. Any Cochise County team that's playing,
we're even going to Kingman?
We're going to be in Goodyear.
That's what's up.
Just like we were last year, to cover those games. So just to kind of remind everybody, in baseball, we'll be covering Wilcox versus Phoenix Christian at 6:30 on Friday. We'll be covering Benson versus Santa Cruz at 4 p.m. on Friday, and Bisbee at Phoenix Country Day also at 4 p.m. That's on Friday for that baseball stuff. Softball, St. David will be playing Mogollon on Tuesday. Tuesday, that's 4 p.m. in St. David. And the Wilcox Cowgirls will be playing Kingman in Kingman on Tuesday at 4 o'clock as well. So check out Cool FM Sports and our Cool FM Sports pages for all of these games.
If I'm not going, I'm watching for sure. I got to watch that Wilcox game in Kingman. Jared, how about you? Anything?
Oh, just looking forward to seeing the results from these games this week, and just keep on pushing for those kids. I'm going to have a chance to have some downtime with Giovanni, so he'll be in town this week. So I'm going to talk to him.
Sweet.
Maybe we can have a sit down kind of chat, and I can just go live with him and see if he wants to do a little Q&A when we're enjoying our time together. So hopefully he can, keep us up to date with a quick, we can maybe air it on the show for next week and see how things are going, see what his outlook is for still having a chance to play at the next level, at the professional level. So see how everything's going for that. So we'll keep you posted on that news, and just looking forward to keep supporting our wonderful all of our people that go out and do all this incredible work with the timeless efforts that they put in to drive all these hours to go to these games and cover. That's what we're all here for.
Man.
And so keep supporting us. As long as we're doing that for you, that's what we're here for. We love it for these kids, and we'll do anything and everything to give them the best coverage we can give you guys. So keep supporting us. Thank you so much for all you do for us here at Cool FM Live.
All right. Good job, Jared and Dennis. We had a great show.
Well said.
All right. Well, that's it for the Cool FM Live show. I think we're going to get out of here. Have a great weekend. God bless you, and bless
shout
your
out
families.
to our other guy, Kevin Lassiter.
Yep.
He's out of town right now dealing with a loss in the family. So we're prayers out to him and his family, the Lassiters. So we can't wait to see you back next week.
Yep.